you're prepping for postpartum, you're gonna have a baby soon, I want you to start making 2 different stations in your home. One is gonna go in your bathroom and one is gonna go by your bed. In this video, I'm gonna focus on the bathroom products, which ones I kept on hand that were really helpful. All of these products are going to be on my postpartum essentials list, so I will try to hold them up. I don't have all of them on hand anymore, but they are there for you. It's the only link on my page. Okay, so first of all, there's gonna be a lot of maintenance in the first few weeks. You're gonna be switching out pads. This is assuming that you're having a baby that way. I did not have a C-section, so you want to make everything as convenient as possible. I got some sort of storage organizer at HomeGoods, and I put it right on the floor by my toilet so that everything I needed was easily accessible. I would highly recommend doing that so that you don't have to get up and move around. Make it easier on yourself. Okay, so we're gonna start with the stack. The outermost layer, disposable underwears. The reason you use these is because you don't want to ruin the ones that you have. You are welcome to use yours if you want. I would not. There's a lot going on down there. These are the ones my hospital gave me. I did not enjoy them. They didn't have a lot of stretch to them, so it hurt my stomach. I ended up getting ones from a different brand, and I put multiple options on this list. So I would look into that personally, or you can try the ones from the hospital. They may work for you. This is gonna go on the outside, and then we're gonna move to the stack. Hospital will hopefully send you home with some of these. If they don't, I would consider getting some maxi pads. This is gonna go directly into this disposable underwear. Look into something like this, especially for the first 2 weeks. People always ask, how many of what should I get? It really varies person to person. The first 14 days, you're gonna want this and you're gonna want this for every single day, at least multiple times a day. So just do some basic math there. Okay. Then from here, you have a couple of options where we're going to move on to pain management. So my favorite thing to use was Dermaplast. I sprayed this directly on myself and it helped. Every time I changed pads out, every time I went to the bathroom, I was spraying this thing and I kept multiple cans. So some people have mentioned that this stung. What you can have on hand as backup, you can either get cooling liners, so the Tux pad. They're these little circular cooling pads that you'll line up on the pad. There's also cooling liners. You can look into that. There's also lots of cooling foams you can look at. So this, you would spray directly onto the pad and then put it on. So you've got options, but you will want something to help with that. Alternatively, you can get a cooling instant ice maxi pad. These are the ones you snap and it gets really cold really fast. I didn't enjoy these because the cooling factor didn't last very long and it just felt like too expensive and a waste. I was just throwing them out and then moving on back to this anyway. So I enjoyed this much more, but personal preference, of course. Okay, so that's kind of the stack. What I would also have on hand, similar to what you would do with your period, you're gonna start with a big pad and then you're gonna have things as you transition to lighter flow. So some other pads and panty liners. I would have both in your kit as well, ready to go. Look into a peri bottle. My hospital gave me one. I didn't like it that much, but whatever. This is because sometimes wiping can be a little bit painful. So I filled this up with water and I kept it on the back of my toilet seat, and then you just spray it and angle it, and that's what we're working with. So some people use bidets. I did not have that. I know there's ways you can install that. If you have the energy and the patience to look into that, more power to you. I did not. Okay, so that's kind of the stack we're working with for down there. I would also highly recommend getting on top of this. I don't want to go into detail on this, okay? Just get a laxative, get something so that when you're home, you have a little bit of assistance. This is the one I used. What else? I think that is it for the bathroom kit, unless I'm forgetting something. I would also look into Sitz bath salts. This is not necessarily going to go in the toilet. It will go by your bath. I didn't even purchase this myself. Somebody gifted it to me. I didn't think I would use it, and I was so grateful to have it on hand. I went through multiple bags, but basically you can't take a bath if you have a baby that way immediately after, but you do want more support. Fill up the bath about this much, pour some salts, and then you just soak for like 15-20 minutes, and then you get out, and it did really help. So I would look into that, and I included the one that I liked on my list as well. Okay, I think that's it for now. We'll do the bedside kit version of this video later today, and again, all of these items are on my postpartum essentials list, so always there for you if you need it. And good luck. Don't put postpartum prep on the back burner. A lot of people do this because we're so hyper focused on the baby. You will need all the support you can get. Just do your due diligence, look into these things, and take care of yourself. I forgot to mention this, but get a little trash can if you don't already have one in your bathroom, and some trash bags. You'll be taking the trash out a lot, especially with those humongous pads.